COVID completely changed the way we interact and experience the world, from the educational to the social side of things. So coming back to school, I personally wasn't ready. I wasn't in a good place. So I had to kind of come to terms with that and realize that a leave of absence was the best way for me to look forward and plan ahead. Surely, you add the personal toll of COVID on some families like mine, and you add the instability of not really knowing what's ahead. With classes, sometimes being online, sometimes being fully hybrid. That personally didn't work for me. I thought that I wasn't really in a very in a space for learning or growing as a student. I do. At the beginning, I didn't. I thought that I would just kind of lose time and be a little behind with my fellow students. But now, looking at it with a bit of it more perspective, I kind of think it's a positive thing because you sometimes need time to regroup and say, "Hey, what do I want to do with my life?" And this has given me that.
Yeah, I decided to take a leave of absence from school simply because I was not a fan of the online model. I much preferred um, being in person, going to class physically. I thought that it was really hard for me to attain all of the information that I needed to through Zoom lectures and whatnot. So I thought that I just waited out until the school decided to host classes in person once again. I don't think now that things have developed. I think people now know where things are headed. I don't think that it's a reasonable thing now for students to take leaves of absence because most schools have returned to an in-person or at least a hybrid model. And I think that even if you're doing a hybrid model, you can still get all the benefits of going in person while also getting the benefits of certain, virtual. There are advantages to being virtual as well. If you're sick or something and you can't make it to class in person, you still can participate in class.